Welcome back to Atlanta and Company, everybody. I'm Christine Pilara. Thank you for being here. You know, it's March 1st today. Spring is right around the corner. After all of this cold and dry weather, our skin is ready for a change, not to mention our hair too. But a trip to the salon every 6 weeks can certainly add up. And trying all the season's new styles and makeup certainly isn't cheap either. So what is a girl to do? Back with us is the shopping queen, Fatima Medikarimi, with how to look fabulous for less and where to find beauty on a budget. Welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
So great to have you here, and what a great topic, because who is not ready for a change in the season? I am. I'm battling a cold. We've been sick, this dry weather. So let's talk about also hair. What kind of deals can we get from our current salon? How can we get a little sassy for spring?
Well, your current salon, make sure that you're on their email list, because most salons nowadays have an email newsletter that they send out, and they have a variety of different promotions. So you want to make sure that you're in the know, because a lot of their promotions are based on when they're slow. For example, a certain day of the week. If they're open on Sunday and Mondays, those typically are slower days, certain times of the week. So if you book your appointment during those times, you can get a nice discounted rate, or seasonal when they might be slow during different seasons. So make sure you're in the know, be on their email list, and keep asking about what kind of promotions and deals they might be having at their stores.
Great idea. Now, I know for a lot of us, it's hard, the concept of maybe breaking up with a stylist, but hey, we're still in kind of challenging times here financial-wise. So what about the idea of trying a new stylist, maybe a stylist in training?
Well, a stylist that actually just finished their training have been training with some of the newest cutting and color techniques, so they're hip with all the new styles. And once they graduate, a lot of them go to work at high-end salons. And when they start there, obviously they don't really have a clientele base. So they get to start off in different programs to sort of get them with training wheels, in essence, for them to build up their clients. One of them, for example, with the Van Michael salons is the new Talents program. And they offer their services at a very nicely discounted rate.
Wonderful.
Or the 124 salons, they have their Genesis program. So if you have a big famous salon that you go to or know of, you know, call and ask if they have any special programs for the newer stylists.
Right, and if you are adventurous, you know, if you don't mind kind of changing things up, get out there and see who else is out there. There's maybe a little diamond in the rough who's going to be this incredible future stylist, and you could get it on a budget.
That's right.
So why not? Okay, let's talk about our nails. I'm so bad at this. How do we keep on a budget while keeping our nails nice and tidy?
Well, going to the hair salon every 6 weeks is one thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, some people do their nails every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I cut back on that for sure. It gets expensive.
That's right. But that can really break your budget. So one thing to consider is maybe go to students in training that are supervised by professional instructors at the International School of Skin and Nail Care. They offer a wide range of services, very, very cheap. But once again, they're supervised by instructors, so it's not like you're just sitting with someone that doesn't know what they're doing. They've had their training, and now they're in their final sessions and being supervised by instructors working on actual clients.
And how can we get a hold of them?
On their website, you can definitely check out their website at, skin-nails.com.
Skin-nails.com.
That's
That
right.
is a great resource. Now, what about keeping up with the latest styles and makeup trends? Because it always seems, whatever season, we see all the displays out.
That's right.
Change your colors, you know, buy this. So how do we keep up without breaking the bank?
Well, for makeup, you have so many options as far as where you get your makeup. If we start off with drugstore brands have become extremely popular these days because they really are good. They're much better than they used to be, and more people are actually taking notice. Even Oprah has started highlighting some of them in her Oprah magazine or on her show, Oprah's Favorite Things. So it's definitely worthwhile for you to check them out. And the good part with drugstore brands is that you can really combine your savings. You can combine manufacturers' coupons with store sales and coupons, or even manufacturers' rebates. For example, on shoppingqueen.com, I have a rebate for Olay products. So you're dollar can really be stretched when you decide to go for drugstore products.
And I think we should mention, a lot of people don't know this, but some of the bigger companies like a Lancome, I believe Lancome owns L'Oreal.
L'Oreal, that's right,
so
exactly.
Don't get so tied into the name. Think, you know, about expanding and looking. The drugstore products are great. I use a lot of them. Now, what about, though, the high-end products? Because there are some that you just don't want to, you know, vary and change from.
I agree. You know, my mascara, I get it from the drugstore,
yes, me too.
But as skincare products, I will tend to go to department stores. I will be first to admit. And one thing that people are going to be surprised to hear me say is to go high end. Because the prices are going to be the same no matter where you shop, but if you buy from Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom during their semi-annual beauty events or when they have free gifts with purchase, you get a lot more bang for your buck because the free gifts with purchase tend to be bigger and better at the higher end department stores. So that is definitely one way to get more bang for your buck.
I just bought a girlfriend a birthday gift, and it was at one of the higher end stores, and it was 3 different products. Normally a $65 value for $18, and they're great products, like shimmery products for summer. So definitely they're out there.
Definitely, they're out there. And I will say that most of the major prestige brands have a heavy lock on the pricing of their products. They're typically the same everywhere. But if you want to buy online from reputable sites such as Beauty.com or Sephora.com, every once a season they have a special promotion of 20% off. So that's a great time to buy because you can get a discount on products that are typically hard to find discounted.
Right, I hear ya. I love Sephora.com, but thank you so much. Always great advice, great resources, and I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
We're like coughing. Okay, and if you would like some money-saving tips, ideas, and coupons, visit the Shopping Queens website at shoppingqueen.com. Well, we told you how